That's right, I have brought to you finally the most long-anticipated game on the PlayStation that James has wanted me to play for so long.
Wait, I didn't say anything about this game. This was all your idea. But yeah, like, we're literally doing a commentary or a riff tracks on Super Adventure Rockman.
Hey look, it's the Japanese
Those
intro
that are
from Mega
familiar
Man
with the
8.
Archie comics will know that this is basically the game that the... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Hype.
For those that kind of grew up reading the Archie comics, like me, this is basically the game that the whole Raw Moon saga was based on.
Yep. That whole thing that whole thing that, by the way, if you want to see a bit of it hinted at, please watch Hype's Deus Ex Spirit Ex Machina comic up to see a bit of a teaser to it.
It's almost as if I'm in it too.
Spirit Ex Machina.
Actually, aren't all of us, minus James, in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun to record for. I was Mega Man, and also Pharaoh Man.
Yep.
Which is fun.
But,
it's fun doing the voice for.
And you did good. You did good as Pharaoh Man. I almost didn't recognize your voice as Pharaoh Man.
Yeah, I had to... Of course the pitch was lowered, but, yeah, I based a voice,
Not by much, though.
Steve, said that... asked me to base the voice off of, Black Adam, so I did my best. Yeah.
Black Adam.
Oh, and James, the thing I was saying in the beginning, that was actually me trying to make a tease/joke about how you wanted me to do Legends 2, but instead I do this for a bit.
You're right. So, you know what? That actually does remind me. Why were you so crazy enough to record this for us, Logan?
Honestly, it all started with a tweet that I think it was you sharing it, talking about how the creator of Mega Man actually does not like this game.
Yeah, he considered this the pretty much the black sheep of the entire series. And, I mean,
Hey, we'll hit
I won't really say anything as to why he thinks that, or why... I mean, a lot of people
the main reason that seemed to be cited was that, by the way, cool FMV sequences, except this giant frame is up the entire time. But fortunately for subtitles, I can make use of that bottom bar down there. But
you can
yeah,
zoom in.
No, it doesn't. It does sometimes, like it did in the intro and in the ending cutscene as well. It will as well. But for the most part, it's just going to be this. But again, it gives me a perfect spot to stick the subtitles without blocking up the already small resolution screen. Birds!
So, I guess if it's not immediately obvious...
Oh no! Fly away, birds that my family actually
Go,
owns.
go, my lovely Zaboomafus, run!
By the way,
Wait, what were you saying? Oh, go ahead.
Run!
Those birds, they are a rose-breasted cockatoo, and my family actually owns one.
Gasp! Reused animations! No, no!
Cool.
This is the 90s. Anyways, what's up, James?
So, basically the whole deal about Super Adventure Rockman is that, think of it as Mega Man's answer to Dragon's Lair.
Pretty much, yeah. Except, it does have a few quick-time events, but for the most part, a lot of the action comes into some random arcade shooters, which I would say right now, be careful about your audio, especially my commentators listening to this.
Okay.
The volume may seem nice and compressed now and okay. The second it enters into those shooter segments, it jacks back up to what it's supposed to be because the audio was stored differently in those sections.
Oh wow, one of those rare times when the government actually tries to do something in the
United
universe.
Nations.
But of course they get blown up in the process.
And first problem that the guy had, the first problem that Inafune had with this, I think it was Inafune. First problem he had is that was right now in a Mega Man game footage of UN helicopters exploding with no parachuting out of it.
Every shot hit the target!
Thank you, Eddie. So yes, so to sum up what's happening here, and I left the subtitles there so you can read as well. A massive temple has risen out from the ground very randomly, and anything around it's suddenly creating a massive EMP field that is stopping any
electromagnetic pulse that disables all technology caught in it.
Right. Which, for a world in the future with robots, kind of a problem.
Ooh, yeah, you thought Robolenza was a pretty bad deal. Well, this kind of predates it, and does something that's about as bad, if not worse.
But enough about this sordid affair. Let's go.
In fact, now that I think about it, Mega Man 10 was essentially Inafune's way of trying to redo this Super Adventure Rockman plot done right? Question mark.
Yeah, but there's no Raw Moon, so...
3 years later, we cut to a guy in a Jeep driving insanely. Oh!
Gosh, I wonder who's riding this Jeep.
I don't know, but whoever they are, they clearly don't know how to drive anything older than a jalopy.
I know, right? It's like he's done with 2000. I recognize that hair from anywhere.
Yes, Albert Einstein!
It's the one.
Close but no cigar. It's
No,
Dr. Wily.
Wily.
Now, I believe for each of these characters, I want to say whoever voiced them in the Japanese dub of Mega Man 8 returned.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, this game literally came out like a year after Mega Man 8.
And I think the main reason why this didn't come over to the States was A, the more darker themes looked at, as well as the mixed reception of Mega Man 8.
Later.
Many weeks later, at the Light Residence.
Huh. Not interesting to see they relocated all the way to the Himalayas.
Hey, Beat. And
Springtime-
Rush!
Rush, what the hell?
I feel like in the background you can just hear...
Whoa.
The hills are alive with the sound
They're
of
playing.
music.
With the
Direct
So, and here we have everyone's favorite computer boy.
looking at a computer with ever bemusement.
Oh, so here's the other big gameplay mechanic of this entire game.
Downloading information on human race.
We have choices.
Destroyed.
Turn around or don't. You want to be
Yeah,
the
which
asshole
basically
or
skips
not?
the cutscene. Which is, basically you can skip the cutscene, but we're just going to show the cutscene because story. Duh.
Of course.
Oh dear, it's getting bigger.
Yeah, it's not looking too good.
And bigger.
Possibly
And bigger.
right. Oh, nothing to worry about. Just
Go. Oh, hey, Roll.
Wait, nothing to worry about. Just the wizard messing around. I think we'll have to call the Flash on this one.
Oh, I'm sad that Roll gave up her Mega Man 8 costume so soon. But then again, this was being developed around the same time, so I guess there's that.
Well, the other thing is that this game is...
Hello.
Yeah, it jumps around. So suddenly there's 1 month earlier where for some reason, Wily and Dr. Light decide to work together for a time after one of Mega Man's many takedowns of Wily's empire.
Well, considering the fact that this is an epidemic that's pretty much threatening all electronic life as we know it, I mean, I guess it was kind of clear that they'd have to team up.
So Wily then decides to say, be it for his own reasons or actually trying to... Or I can't tell if he's actually telling the truth here or not. I think he's lying, but his whole idea is that he's using this as a, wait, how about I go so that I can use this opportunity to make myself look like a good guy and I can, like, turn my whole life around. And Light, being the ever-loving optimist, says,
What?
sure.
Bring Mega Man with you. Bring Mega
Back
Man
to the present.
with you. Oh, hello. Some
Then
of that
Roll
sippy
collapsed.
starting to roll.
So we have to analyze her, which she looks weird without the top of her head.
It doesn't. So yeah, maybe this will be a bigger problem than we thought.
I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh yeah,
She
ready
has
for some classic
comedoria.
sexism at its best. So that electromagnetic field is already starting to affect robots around the world. Why is Mega Man not affected?
Because he's a super fighting robot!
Because Roll is a girl robot.
Are you
That's
fucking
why she was
serious?
affected first.
Oh my god.
Should we worry about Roll, or should we skip the cutscene and not care about her? Let's worry about her.
Don't give a shit.
That's literally what it
Be a
translates
good
to.
robot brother.
That is actually what it translates to. I'm serious.
Oh my god. Yeah,
So-
this would clearly not slide today.
So between this,
You know what? Just
yeah, go ahead.
Just the way that was translated, it reminds me of some of the options in Sonic Chronicles, where, for those that haven't played the game yet, whenever you talk to characters, you pretty much, of all the character options Sonic has, you actually have options where you can be just an absolute dick to
I
everyone.
love that.
God.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot of language as well in this, because
Yeah, to be
This
fair,
is geared towards
Japanese
young
culture
adults.
is far
Of
more
course,
lenient with
we
this.
know
No.
who's behind it all. Granny Goodness! I mean, Dr. Wily!
Da da da!
So
You know, you joke about that, Matt. Imagine Ed Asner.
Oh my god, that would be... Hi, I'm Dr. Wily.
wow. So who would have guessed that Wily would be a villain?
This is what happens when you don't bring Mega Man along with you.
So Light.
This is what happens when you try to play God!
So Dr. Light garners a plan with some very advanced technology, which clearly we're not going to explain because that would be pointless and utterly useless to the viewer. He has now immunized all of his... He's going to immunize all of his original 6 team 6 robots, and of course Mega Man, Rush, and Beat to go to the Landfront ruins, survive the electromagnetic field, and stop and save the world.
Sounds fair. I mean, it's nice to see the
it's
Mega
kind of
Man 1
interesting
Robot Masters get
because
some,
for the
some redemption this time around.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting because for those, hope you guys don't mind my comparing it to the RG adaptation, but it's kind of interesting that Mega Man has like this massive amount of backup, whereas in the comic, the only form of backup that he really had heading to the Amazon was just Gutsman, Bomb Man, Cut Man, and Rush.
Did Dr. Light have a stroke there for a second? His pupil was like way off.
It's called tween frames.
Limited animation at its finest, folks.
And also, in terms of these... Oh yeah, I should say right now, in terms of the Robot Masters themselves, you actually may not be too off their hype. A lot of the characters don't really get a lot of dialogue unless you lose to boss battles. They're like your way of like...
So
they're like your way of like, oh, we're gonna save you and give you a chance to try that boss again.
So,
but I don't lose too many of the bosses.
So
they're basically your King Mickey of the game.
I was thinking kind of like Arkham, where every time a boss beats you, they insult you. Well, they insult your dead body.
Kind of like that, but like with this, like if you ever like say if you lose to one of the other Robot Masters, because spoilers, they're back. If you lose to one of them, say Cutman will run in and bail your ass out, and he'll take you somewhere else. Somewhere else will be Bomb Man or Ice Man.
Opa!
But since I don't die to any of these bosses, spoilers, because I'm actually sort of good, we're actually not going to see a lot of their dialogue. We're honestly, this episode here is going to be the episode where we see a lot of their screen time.
Oh, you're actually good at this game? Good. It'll be a contrast to Punch Out.
Oh, screw you! Oh gosh, Renbakun from Mega Man 5.
You got hit by fucking Glass Joe.
It was like my first one. Okay. So, as you also see, I'll be showing off whatever... This game actually is another really fun, like, tribute to a lot of games. Anyway, actual shooter time.
Here we go. Shit. Some actual gameplay.
So,
ouch.
It's...
I'm sorry, who... I thought we were playing a Mega Man game, not a Mega Man mod of Doom.
No.
Pretty much is... No, this is more like Typing the Dead.
More like Mega Man meets Area 51.
Done. Okay, so as you can see, the sound effects are a bit annoying.
And you did nothing.
So, oh, by the way, after literally every single fight you have to save, so what you're about to see is the average time it takes to bring up a save file, click it, hit yes, please save, and overwrite the file.
Also remember to hit the circle button, because that's the confirmation button in Japan.
Yep. I will fortunately be...
I'm not going to make a slight joke.
I will fortunately be cutting that out every other time from here on out.
Good.
But just know, it's that long every time. Uh-oh. Metals!
Yeah. It's an army of mets!
Oh no, Beak has turned into a cicada. Because that was obviously a cicada cry.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, no, that's his voice. By the way, I hope you didn't like Rush too much, because he gets like 0 screen time. At all.
What the
It's
fuck?
just Beat.
So apparently to defeat the Mets, you actually just have to get them to knock into each other.
Okay, Beat says it's easier to get lost down the left path, although some cool stuff happens down the left path, so...
Alright, I'll stop talking.
I'm
sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to like quickly say I will go the left path.
To the left.
To the left, to the left.
Well, look at this. Look at this Beat. A whole lot of nothing. Thanks a lot.
Well, what you were expecting when he says
You're welcome.
Oh, never mind. There's just a precarious item box hanging from a branch.
Dr. Light said he dropped them all with parachutes and stuff. Ooh!
Oh.
Yay,
ooh, cartoon slapstick. Well, let's see what's
This
inside.
is an information card. These, if you pause during a battle, will tell you what an enemy's weakness is. Like, especially with Robot Masters, it'll tell you... Because that's the other thing. In this game, some of the Robot Masters' weaknesses have changed. Like weapons and stuff.
I guess that makes sense.
Makes some amount of sense, I think. I mean, considering you... Hey, Cutman!
He's actually a pretty cool guy in this.
I couldn't tell if that is an evil or good Cutman.
I hope he's the nice one. Still,
I didn't realize there was more than one
cut.
Cutman. Unless you're counting the cartoon Cutman, so then...
Oh, that guy.
By the way, should we call him Cut Kid, considering his
I thought you were
balls
about to say unless
obviously
you're
have
counting
not
the Bound
dropped?
Network.
Considering the fact that all the most of the men in this franchise didn't have boyish voices. Like,
Speaking
that
of,
was surprising.
the next robot we're about to see has a very high-pitched voice as well. Quick time event.
Hello.
Ooh.
Dodge. I recognize
Wait,
that.
what? How's he
Ooh.
have a high voice? I want to see this.
Jackpot.
You'll see.
Also, hello, language Mega Man.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wait,
everyone knows that's the
wait.
most broken weapon.
Okay, that one kind of fits because it obviously is a guy.
It's more mature.
It is a guy,
it's
and he's making it sound sly.
Oh,
He's making him
and I'll
sound
say-
very sly, so that's why.
And last interruption, I'll say for now. So, because the background music in my emulator wouldn't play, with the permission and generosity of Overclocked Remix, I will be playing. Whenever I fight a Robot Master, I'll be playing what I think is what I think to be the most fitting remix of their theme.
Okay, that's fair.
And I'll put it down there to
Alright.
pimp them out. Overclocked Remix has some great remixes of stuff if you guys ever want to check them out.
They do. I'm really curious, like, Overclock Remix, like, do they have any stuff? Because I think it's kind of an instance of, like, Silvagunna, where it's, like, a host of different artists as opposed to just one specific
Yes.
artist. I was wondering if Overclock Remix ever hosts any of 1UP's tracks, because the 1UPs have a lot of really good remixes.
I don't know.
love.
I know.
Like, particularly the remixes of Boomerang Kawenger and Shadow.
Possibly. I know that they featured the Megas a couple times, and of course, Overclocked Remix's albums. What could that have been? And of course, the Overclocked Remixes,
Wait.
like their big albums, like the Super Mario 64 tribute, those are great.
I obviously know who that was. Granny Goodnow! Okay.
No, I'm not going to solve the Rush Marines. Sorry, Rush. This would have been the part where he could have gotten some screen time, but as James insisted, after I asked him personally, I've decided that a water is no place for a robot.
Well,
No kidding.
Because that also means we have to fight Bubble Man, and no one likes Bubble Man.
Nobody cares about Bubbleman.
Nah.
Him and his sulfuric acid bubbles.
it's like you
That's
just
why he has low
it's
self-esteem.
like you just see like some bubbles.
Okay, in
come-
hindsight, maybe we should have gone underwater.
you hear some bubbles like under the
water.
You see some bubbles come up from the water and just hear like a
Oh god, the rabbits!
Like, every time they pop, it's an individual cry.
yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, here are the Robots from Woodman's stage.
Ow!
Also, yeah, more language.
What?
Mega Man, language.
Wait, is that
That-
actually what he
That
says?
that is it. That is what he's saying.
Okay, can we stop
Ma-
having the Sailor Moon transformation for Mega Man just using his gun?
No, that happens every single time. Sorry.
Damn it.
Carrot.
Wow.
Damage the brakes. Oh, cute. Hurry!
Don't judge me.
Hit him while his back is exposed.
Oh, as you're noticing, the bottom left there, I can actually hold and charge up my gun, as in Mega Man 3 and 4.
Well, I hope so. You're Mega Man.
But most of the time, literally, if you can just tap the button frickin' fast and like have a trigger finger, that's usually the best way to deal damage. But I don't want to spam the sound everywhere.
Fair
Guts
enough.
Man.
Hey, Guts!
Ooh.
That's his little chant. It's a catchphrase. It's endearing.
Yeah, about as endearing as
That's my endearing character trait.
about as endearing as whenever he shakes his butt at us.
Da-da.
Oh right. I forgot about that. It's just an E-tank. Jeez, calm down.
To be fair,
Oh, look on the left.
also, so that's how E-tanks work in this universe.
Well,
Usually
so
it
what
seems
happens
like a
is that you're
drinkable
given
I feel good.
you're given 3 E-tanks like that you can pause and use. Whenever you get an E-tank in a cutscene, it will not actually be a full heal. It'll only heal some of your health for some reason.
Ah, okay. And actually, to go back real quick, the whole beat struggling to carry that E-tank. To be fair, at least he can carry them, unlike my goddamn Hornet chasers.
That's true.
Ugh.
Hey, man.
Well,
Hey,
well,
man.
to be fair, the Devil Dame Hornet Chasers are a lot smaller than Beat.
Not sure if that voice really fits He-Man, but whatever the case, let's stick him with the Metal Blade.
Yep, because that
To be fair,
actually not
fits
the
him
Metal
better
Blade.
than Cutman.
Actually, not the Metal Blade because Gutsman just before us gave us a Bubble Man weapon from Bubble Man who was found already destroyed by someone.
Wait, seriously?
Yep,
They
so we
just
just
give,
get
they
Bubble.
just give you the Robot Master weapons like right then and there if you don't fight them?
Sometimes, this is the only time we actually have a choice between which guy you'll fight. So either you'll fight Bubble Man with the Metal Blade and win, and Heatman will be destroyed somewhere, or you'll go right to Heatman and Bubbleman's weapon will be given to you by Gutsman before you go into the fight.
Gotcha.
And then. Can I just take this opportunity to also...
So either way, you're still gonna get their weapon.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, there are some... Actually, I think... that's actually another good moment to talk about this. You can this game actually came in 3 discs. By Heatman.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Sorry, Heatman. Your lighter's just been fizzled.
Oh no! I've been wetted.
And we'll have a little cutscene showing up what's going on with Wily down there.
He's been put out.
Huh. I never realized he drunk his E-tanks like that.
I thought he... Seriously.
I thought that
That's
was supposed to be like soda or something.
Well,
That's
guess
generally
it's
how
canon
they
now.
portray it.
And we're introduced to the computer, Raw Moon.
Hello, Ramoon.
Hello, Brother Eye.
Now, so we're gonna have a flashback to say what all these flashbacks. Just pick a time and just pick a time and show it. So
How many times do they do this kind of shit anyway?
this episode does it the most, but just pick a timeline and stick with it.
By the way, I am going to consistently make DC jokes because of all the DC movies announced this weekend.
With the Teen Titans thing.
Oh god,
Oh,
aside
yeah,
from Teen
Shazam
Titans...
looks awesome.
Shazam looks hilarious.
Yes, as it should.
I fucking love the... They may seem nice, but don't trust it. Gets real Game of Thrones up in here. I'm joking.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. I still need to get around to watching the Aquaman trailer. I
Oh
hear that's
yeah,
supposed
no,
to be
the
really good,
Aquaman
too.
trailer is pretty good. It does look kind of generic.
Oh, that's the end of Dr. Wily, folks.
We saved the world! And, oh gosh.
We got to see a picture, or not picture, but we got to see what Black Manta looks like. Holy
Black Manta?
fuck, he is awesome looking.
Okay, he should be dead. He just fell like
Oh,
5
gotcha.
stories.
You know what? Now that I see this, for some reason I kind of want to see a modder out there do a mod of Quackshot where you're playing as Dr. Wily.
Heh.
That would actually be really funny.
It would.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
And thus, he is introduced to the supercomputer Ramoon.
Anyway.
What is Ramoon? We'll learn about that later, but...
Oh look, Dr. Wily, he's mooning you.
Okay. Oh wait, so I'm so sorry, Matt. So this game...
Wily, please put on your pants.
So this game came in 3 discs. Each of these episodes I'm going to be showing you, like, this is all disc 1. I could actually right now start on episode 3 and just like finish it all right then and there, except this game also kind of like works off of your save files. So, by the way, this is totally how computer work. This is how computers work. You just connect just by placing the wires on the screen. This is how that works. Anyway,
Wait, excuse me as I scan. Alright, creating spider robot.
no. So the idea is
He
that
looks like Brother Eye, okay?
I know. Also,
It's fine.
by scanning his computer, to explain, by scanning his computer, this is how, just like in the comics, Ramoon was able to just manifest and create the Robot Masters from 2 and 3.
Son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
If only robot making was this easy.
Yeah. Which is kind of fun, because you get to see in this episode a bit, Wily still kind of considers them his children somewhat.
Does Ramoon actually talk?
Yes, you'll see in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for it. That's his voice. Right now, he'll learn. He'll get better.
Ah, so he's a Pokemon. Oh, never mind.
That is actually a cool voice, not gonna lie.
Oh,
It
it's
works.
so cool. Anyway, so I could have started with episode 3, except if the whole point of linking these save files is your weapon tanks and E-tanks merge over, and if you don't get to keep any weapons you would have gone in another episode. So if I start episode 3, I wouldn't get to use Atomic Fire or Metal Blade or Bubble.
Sorry about that. Hang on.
For detected.
Yeah, freaking rushes
But yeah,
out
no,
on the cover.
I could just imagine that'd be a colossal pain if you tried to do that.
Oh yeah, it is very much recommended and designed to be playing it in order. Hey, quick man.
You left us to die, asshole!
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Now, which one is which? Oh shit,
The
you
collar.
just put Airman inside Bubble Man. That's not going to end well.
Oh
Wouldn't that
crap!
be
I forgot
funny?
your cut him.
Wow.
By the way, could you please turn down that light? It's quite blinding.
And so,
Turn out that light!
back in the cavern. We're lost again. Oh,
just
item box.
like the doctor of the same name, I hate light.
I hate it. I live in the dark. Oh, cool. I guys. We live in the darkness. Oh, goodness
Hello.
me.
I hate your face. I hate your glasses.
Harry.
I hate the man who made your glasses.
The Hardy Howdies.
Oh,
These
wait, never
porcupine
mind. They're from
foods.
Needleman stage.
Yep. Now we gotta fight 'em. See, it's again. I think this is so fun because it's like you get to see all these classic enemies kind of return. But by the way, another reason why Inafune doesn't like this is that if you actually lose in game over, the ending cutscene does show canonically Roll dying.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like she will die. Like there are like it just was very dark for a Mega Man game, and he didn't like that. Oh, again?
Ouch.
Whoa.
Ah, god damn it.
So, yeah,
now we
why
got
not die?
frogs.
That thing's from Bubble Man stage. Which also, may I say, when we have their fight, have the most annoying sound effect ever.
Well, let's hear it.
Oh my god,
Here we
stop it with
go.
the transformations!
It changes sometimes, and the music changes. It's classic, whatever. Hey,
Well,
Croakers.
hey, at least it prepares you for the battle ahead. Oh god. What a pest!
God,
They keep going more.
my ears!
This is quality game design.
Shut your devil damn mouth!
Okay, we're done. Do we get a moment of break now? Sheesh.
My ear circuits nearly blew up there.
How
now what?
How do I have lungs?
Nope, there is someone. You just can't see him. Because...
Actually,
Oh, hey, Flashman.
Yep.
well, what do you know? And actually, I was just gonna say, it's funny you
Hold
make
on.
that joke,
Wait,
Matt,
wait.
about the
Zawaldo!
lungs thing. Oh.
Yep, that's exactly what he's doing.
Anyway, sorry, you were saying?
I was saying, it's kind of funny you make that joke about, like, Mega Man wondering why he has lungs. It kind of reminds me of a joke from the 3 arc, where it's like, he's using, like, confusion to trick Magnet Man, and it involves him, like, just spinning around, in a sense. It makes more sense in context. And afterwards, he gets dizzy and goes, why did Dr. Light program me for nausea?
So Flashman's weapon, when he uses it against you, if he uses it, my cursor will slow down where I won't be able to move it over him in time.
I love this
But
song.
I think I show off
Okay.
soon. Well, Flashman's awesome. Mega Man 2 had so many good songs. Oh crap, so now I'm super slow.
Ah, the pain.
Ooh.
In my opinion,
Die,
you
you
should,
monster.
you should use the other Overclock remix. I forgot the name exactly.
I try my best to find one that was high
You should
tempo
have
enough,
used Knuckle Duster.
and also had the nice instrument. Wait, there. Zawad, oh crap!
Smash him in half.
Boom.
So while oh shit!
And yeah.
I like how
We
we,
are-
don't
yeah.
even see him explode. It just implies.
Oh, it's so amazing. I get to
Flashman
imagine.
ain't worth the shell.
I get to imagine how amazingly he died then, because it's off screen. And we found the ruins in the temple.
Oh, look at that. We're here.
And yeah, as mentioned, Beat is pretty much like our sidekick. Sorry, Rush, you get second billing in this.
That
They-
sucks.
okay, question. Wasn't Beat made by Wily?
No, he was made by Cossack.
No, he was made by
Oh,
Cossack.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
And who are we dealing with that? Oh no, quick man.
Oop.
Isn't he now? Correct me if I'm wrong, Hype. Canonically, isn't he like the second in command, like officially?
I think he is. Like, I know he kind of has, in the Archie comics anyway, I know he does kind of have, like, an ongoing rivalry with Mega Man.
Yeah, he
Yep.
has the strongest presence out of all the Mega Man 2 Robot Masters in the comics.
Which,
And that
which
definitely-
is odd because I feel like Metal Man should be that.
No,
Eh.
Metal Man's a chump.
I want to fight you though. Fine, I'll fight you. So insist. I think if you don't fight, I think he either just sends you home or he just does damage. That's why. That's
Sends
right.
us
If you ever,
home. How's
Yes.
how's he do that?
he kicks you really hard.
Go home, Rockman. You're drunk.
All right, let's get to Flashman. So the way Flash,
I'm a robot, I can't be drunk.
Drink E-Tank from your buster? Who does that?
So the way the time stopper works is you need to use it once, and that freezes him. Then swap to a different weapon to hit him. And let me say, Quickman is easily one of the hardest bosses if you're like starting off, because he deals a lot of damage. And this actually spoilers. Oh, spoilers. This fight you cannot win. It only depends on how much damage you do, and also if you don't beat him. It depends on whoever gets below 1/3 health first. If you get down before him, you do not get quick boomerang at all.
Ugh.
So I need to get him down if I want to use quick boomerang, which is a really nice power.
You said that the weaknesses are different in this game. Quickman is...
It really doesn't show off until the second one. Like, real quick, is Snake, like, real quick, I don't think, I'm trying to think, actually, it happens somewhere in the second one. Like, I feel like Snake Man and Needle Man get swapped somewhere. But for now, it's
We've been kicking your ass!
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, but here's the thing, actually, some of them actually have consciences. Yay.
Ooh.
Even you jerk off.
But of course, you have to understand. Like, he thinks that Dr. Wily saved his life, so of course he's going to want to be grateful.
True.
Right.
Oof.
Shut up! I will not listen to your mega lies.
Ha. No. Or Mega Man's just trying to be a good boy.
Yeah, the nicest of boys, and he gets the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
Even though we were clearly at an advantage.
I kind of wish that the health went down during the cutscene.
That would actually be really cool, especially considering what's about to happen.
It would be a little fucked up, though, all things
Well, I'm
considered.
not quite sure if that's really the case, because let's say you get to the cutscene with already low health.
Oh.
Wouldn't that technically just kill you if that's the case?
Well, they could adjust it by a percentage or make sure it stops at just one peg above 0. So either way, this will happen whether you lost the fight or if you won the fight. Hey, Shadowblade.
He saved us! Why?
Because... reasons.
No! So, welcome to the episode 1 final boss.
Shadow Man. You killed the man that was about to kill me! I'll kill you back!
So, let me say, perfect chance for this. Perfect fight for this. Quick Boomerang is really good for him. Let me swap it over to it.
Yeah.
Well, considering you heard it just not long afterwards, I'd hope so.
By the way, sometimes it was really hard to find a good remix of a theme. This is the only one I could find for Shadow Man, really, that worked. Which just sucks, because Mega Man 2, 3, they had such good music.
I mean, it's not a bad remix. I mean, I also give kudos to the one from Smash 4. That was a really good one.
That was. Okay. Quick Boomerang gives me a wider reticle, which is perfect for trying to weed out which one's the real Shadow Man.
Good. Just don't waste it all. Otherwise, well, I guess that's not even a problem anymore because he's dead.
Yep.
We did it!
Yeah, we saved the day.
Yay!
You saved
In this episode.
Oh, jeez. Just blow him up.
Who's to say we blew him up? He could have just pulled off a smoke screen.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Yay, time for robots can have dying words, I guess?
Tell
Well,
me.
his core's about to go kablooey.
No. I feel like
And robots can cry.
Quickman should just go, I've seen things. Things you people wouldn't believe.
Why did Light program me to cry?
Did
What
anybody...
purpose does this serve? I heard what you said. I'm sorry.
Does anybody
heard
get
it.
what I said?
I heard what you said. I thought it was funny, but I do not get the reference for some reason.
Who here has any of you guys seen Blade Runner?
Nope.
No, I need to. I really do.
Nope.
You're all dead.
Have
to
you
me.
seen the sequel?
Yes, I have.
Do you think it's a good successor?
It's a good sequel. I hope that there's a third one because the sequel didn't really finish things.
Oh
And
wait, wait, Ned. I just realized. Yeah, I have seen a Blade Runner sequel. It's called Mega Man X.
Ha. Ha ha.
So with that said, that is the end of episode 1. Now, here's the thing: each of these episodes have their own credit sequences and their own previews. But in my opinion, they just those spoil and give away all the good stuff that's going to happen in the next episode. So I'm not going to show you that. Just know that after this, it was just some prequel, preview clips, like in any old anime. And with that said, our journey
episode of Super Rockman Z.
Pretty much, we've now made it through the jungle, and up ahead lies the ruins before the temple. Can we do it?
Yes.
Well,
stay tuned and see.
Bye.
Till next time, everybody.
Yatta!
Do 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 do.